And how are you all doing? And hope the weather is great, even though we know there's so many states that's having so many different weather forecasts that we just have to be safe. And I trust you and your household, you are safe out there, and keep watch and make sure we are good. Today, I am going to be doing something different. And as you all know on this channel, I started, and one truth that I will not hide away from you is that everything I'm sharing today, I am not seeing myself as if I am above or I have suddenly become somewhere up there that is already doing all this thing, that is perfecting everything. I don't have anything I'm doing, or everything is already worked up. No, that is not the case. I want to just do this to be a reminder for every one of us who are looking forward to embark on a journey to become our best self, to make sure that our lives, our journey, and everything we look forward to making better, we're able to see it. And in that journey, we don't do what? We don't look down on ourselves, and we don't call ourselves a failure. I want to tell you a story about a family. And this family, the man has two sons, and the two of them were raised in abject poverty. And because of that circumstance that surrounded their birth and their upbringing, one of them was saying, and somebody was asking them this question: look at yourself, look at you. Why is everything going this way for you? Why is it that you are not able to meet up this and that? You are behind. And you know the response the guy said. Then why will I be? Because I came out from a poor family. So how do you expect me to do better? How do you expect my life to be better? How do you expect? And the other son, the two boys, same father, same environment, same upbringing. That second guy said, why won't I be? So you can see that every one of us, regardless of whatever household or family or background you come from, the fact that you came out from a poor family or poor background does not mean that a wealthy background cannot come outside of it. So because your dad father was poor, that does not give you the license to remain poor. In fact, that should now fuel you with enough energy and with enough resolve to make sure that a rich family come out of you. So you and I, we have two opportunities to either learn from experience or to want to go through life and be learning from coaching and from the community. So if you want to learn by experience, it means you allow everything to happen. But when you have a system of coaches, mentors, or a community that is so much put together to help you achieve your goals, you will now begin to appreciate why you cannot afford not to pay attention to your why. The why is so important for you. That because you came out from a poor family, because your father was poor and you were raised in abject poverty, that is why you are poor. No, because you know why. You must know the why behind what you want to go after, because you know if you don't, it means your children will suffer. It means your household will suffer. It means your future will not be. And when you know the why and the motivation behind what you're doing, you will not allow any fear to stop you from reaching out to what is possible and to what is yours, if only you can believe. So I want to encourage every one of us that everything you want to do, you must have a plan. There's no domination anywhere we don't have any plan. You don't have any plan of where you want to see yourself in 3 months. In this first quarter, the month is rolling out fast. And today, today is already day 23. So what are the plans you have laid out? And as you know, the New Year resolution that many of us come up with that we normally celebrate, oh, my New Year, this, my New Year. By now, everybody is already forgetting. But where are you? I want you to remember this, and I want to bring out the fire in you to remind you that don't settle. You are not meant to settle. Don't you settle. Be resolute. Let this year be the year that you go all in. You go all in. What is the story you have been talking to yourself you want to start? When are you going to write it? When are you going to talk about it? Because ask yourself, if you don't reach your goal, what does that mean? If you don't reach your goal, what does that mean? What does that mean? Hi. And if you don't reach your goals, guys, you know what that means. The year is still going to be the same. And that is why it's so foolhardy to keep on adding years. Every year in, year out, you celebrate birthday, but there is nothing changing. So this year, if your goal is to do what? To start a new YouTube channel, to start creating content, to start telling your story, to write your book, to take additional skills, to travel out the world, to plan a special vacation for yourself, to celebrate yourself. I want you to know that every of those goals matters. And if it is you that want December 31 to be a different story for you, then you have to begin to learn from everything around you to avoid every mistakes that others are making, so that you can start and you can live a life that is different. I want you to know that this challenge started on the 2nd of January, and today happened to be the day 22. Do you understand? And do you know that as far as this thing is concerned, one of the biggest desire that I want this challenge to do for each and every one of us is to consider and see the need for having extra side incomes that are not too much demanding and that can give you a break from the cycle of 9 to 5 that is draining you. Because if you don't master how to create digital products, how to own a system, how to automate social media, and how to have a platform that can help you to build intentionally a wealth creating platform, the story is still going to remain the same by the end of the year. And I pray that was not your story, and that will not be your story. So why are we going all this route? And what is the goal? That at the end of the year is that every fear that is associated with making money and living life comfortably, and you being able to pay your bills without struggling, will become a thing of the past. That is it. I started a podcast last year, shortly after my 48th birthday, and I've always known that there's something about me that just love to connect with people and to just see how we can become better off at whatever life we're living. And in that community that I belong to, I saw a lot of professionals who are doing us proud in the world of politics, world of commerce, in the area of business, health, and medicine, and what have you. And I saw that a lot of them, they don't have any product, any book, any means or method of having their stories of their expertise being documented. And I took on that challenge that I'm going to go and support them. And I started by helping them to write. And today, as we talk, Lodata Consulting LLC, the publishing arm of Lodata, has helped over 50 aspiring authors become registered and published authors today. And we are still going strong and strong in that drive. And I want you to look at it for yourself. If you have not yet started, the only reason why you have not started is because you don't know there is help is available, or you are giving your excuses more power because you can't make money and excuse at the same time. You have to take, or you are not ready to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to be daring this year. I want you to be more intentional at pursuing your goals, going after what you know it is what you wanted, because nobody is going to give you what you want out of just, oh, you want it. No, life is going to want to continue to leave you to live the way you've normally lived. You have to demonstrate the necessary fierceness, the necessary boldness and confidence to demand what you want out of life. And I'm challenging you, if you are watching me today, to make up your mind to go all in until your good is better and your better is best, and never to celebrate mediocrity, and never to celebrate averageness, and never to celebrate average. That in everything you go on after to do, that you pursue excellence. You look for the best way you can show up. And you don't allow naysayer to talk you out of your goals and aspirations. And that you always do what you can at every given possible time. Some people call it over-deliver, to under-promise and to over-deliver. And so that is some of the things that is running in my mind. And I just wish I have a community of people that together we are locking it in and we are teaching each other and we are telling ourselves what is possible and how we can make a better life out of what we currently have. Today, I'm talking about the same digital masterpiece business challenge day 22, and it's all about how you can simplify system for scaling. Many people have tried to grow. There are so many ways that people are trying to grow their business, from trying to reach out for more sales, more leads, more leads, have more eyeballs knowing about what you do, how you can generate free leads, how you can talk to people, how you can have paid leads. Maybe you're having people, or how you can even have leads that people are just referring people, depending on how. Going on more platforms. And if care is not taken, that process often leads to overwhelm and burnout. Because if you don't know how to simplify the system, you just keep thinking you have to be on every platform. And before you know it, you will break yourself. So you have to identify the first platform you want to be known on. That platform, build it, make sure you are grounded. Like some of you might know, this is where I have been always having my visibility the more. I've always employed and adopted YouTube. And that's why I have over 300 plus videos since the last time I started this in August of 2020. So you also must know, you can't be jumping from TikTok to this, to Instagram, to Thread, to Snapchat, Facebook, and all over the places. You can't be overwhelmed. So that is why I want you to see a system that can help you to build your business without going through that. And I also told you that there is a system in digital business, which is not physical product. And in that simplicity of that system can increase your consistency in a capacity that you can work with. Because when you look at it, you are not doing any shipping, you are not doing any delivery, you are not doing any, what have you. You only have the product in your digital store as a digital product that people can consume digitally. They just have to log in and put in their card and swipe, and it's theirs to download. So you will see that the core of anything digital marketing or digital asset or digital sales is that it helps us in automating some of all those hanky-panky and all those bottlenecks. So I'm encouraging you to consider having a digital store, which can be book. And because that has been my space and my niche, I always want to encourage everyone I see that every one of us has a book in us that must be written. And you must quit every form of excuses that you have given to yourself for not coming up with your book up to now. As good as those excuses are, you can actually do more. And so that is why I'm looking at how can we break down that system that can help us to support a consistent, scalable business. That is what I want to tell you. So I look also at what I have been able to do. And I want you to also look at your life and look at what are those systems you've already worked, you can earmark, maybe at your place of work, that you have seen that every one of you just do this, and before you know it, the result is just predictable. Do you understand? Look at your current life. Look at some things that you just, once you do it, the result is just, look at it every day. Once you wake up, you brush your teeth. You apply your mouthwash, you gargle it. And when you are coming out to talk to the person you are first going to talk to, first in the morning, you are not afraid. You already know. You are not going to be having any issue with breath odor, mouth odor, or whatever. Why? Because you have already put a system that once you wake up by this time, the next thing to do is, I want you to look at your own business. Do you have a system like that every morning when it's this time, something like this must go out? Everybody must receive the message. So these are among some of the things that I'm looking at, that if you want to grow without burnout, you must have a system. And may God help every one of us to put in the price, that is needed, and all the effort that can help us to get ourselves all the way into whatever we want out of life. So I remember talking to us in day 16, talking about how we can build a platform, how we can build the product, how we can now sell, and from selling, the know, like, and trust, and then we begin to stack our income, because one idea can bring about different multiple streams of income. So I've said it that you must watch it, that anything in your life that is working, there is a system at the back end. Watch it and study it, and look at every other areas of your life that is not working. You will be able to see that truly there is a reason why those areas are not working. There's no system in place. That is why when you see people talk about life is predictable, and you see some people, they can tell you success is predictable, and you can see some people, they will just tell you by this time, under this, I'm going to be making this X amount. They've already calculated, if I need 10K monthly, then I need a product that can sell at $100 and sell it to 1,000 people. Or I need $1,000 product that can sell to just 10 people. So every day, the preoccupation is, how many people do I need to talk to be able to get the 100 in a month? So, and they can that be precise, because when you don't even know where you are going and what you want, how can you be able to plan for it? That is why I'm telling you that the first part of everything you want to do to get rid of any form of overwhelm that will help you to scale in your business is to first know what you want and to have a plan that will help you to be able to get it done. Not I want, I will, I am. So you are going all in. The action part is clicking. And the only way that growth can accelerate is when things get simplified. When you get things simplified, you will be shocked at how the growth will accelerate. So I want to also talk about a repeatable process. Like I mentioned, a system that every day, once you do this, you are sure that this is going to happen. Like every one of us, if you go to work for 30 days, you clock in and you clock out. Automatically, for all those days at the end of the month, you're going to get paid. All things being equal. So you can see that every step leads to something. So that is how system work. It is a repeatable process that once you do it, it might be the same thing every day, but it is going to save you from any form of guesswork, and it will save your energy from dissipating it everywhere. I want you to put in the system, if you are watching live or even if you're in a replay, to put in the chat system, a predictable system. You need it. I need it. Every one of us needs that system in place in our life. At the core of any offer you are building, at the core of any product you are doing, you must be able to come to that core, to that place where you put behind everything you are presenting a unique system that will make it to scale. So, and there must be clarity so that the sales can actually happen. And one clear traffic path that I know that can help you go there is to make sure that you always feed your traffic system in such a way that it can help you to follow up. And if you are piling up people to go to this place, you are not just going to end it there. There must be a system to follow up. A follow-up system. A short, clear follow-up sequence will be even better off than any complicated funnel you can think about. And I want you to look at what product are you going to start with, that you know if you connect with logically, it's going to work. And this one can lead to the next one. What is that system? It is important we get it clear and sort it. Clarity consistency, and capacity. So that is what I want to tell you. So I don't want us to forget the fact that when you want to build something new, we must remember that we have to look at what is not working at the moment. You don't just want to go and be trying anything. Okay, you want to build a new system, you want to start something new. First, start from the one you have started before. What is wrong with it? Start by analyzing, fixing that first before you go into another system and you see that, oh, by the way, you are not able to continue. You go into another one, no, it's not going to sound very maturely of us. We have to just sit down. We're not just saying everything new idea. No, look at what you have been doing. Where are the gaps? What can you do to close the gaps? Who are the people you need to learn from? And go and pay the price of wisdom, the price for knowledge, the price for mentorship, so that you don't continue to recycle and recycle what is not working, and in the name of working smart or working foolishly, so that you don't get yourself overwhelmed and burnout. One of the things that has happened that many of us are not aware of in the world of digital stuff or digital assets is the fact that there is something that is helping us to reduce creation load. And that system exists and it's called PLR. I don't know if you have of it, you've heard of it before, but PLR as it is stands for private label rights, and it helps you maintain consistency without increasing your overload when you use it strategically, by helping you to create products that you can own in a system that is legitimate and legal. And you can start immediately to simplify and create the momentum through which you can reach out to your people. So that is what I have for us today. And I want us to look at it in this aspect of how can you scale and you don't lose your alignment? How do you look at your growth and your purpose and it's not coming to you as a pain? It's not coming to you as something that you are regretting doing. But at the end of the day, you are seeing everything working hand in hand to enhance and bring you to that state and that place where everything will bring to pass the result and the author or answer and outcome you want. I want to thank you for watching. It's a pleasure joining you this weekend to watch. I want you to please subscribe to this channel. If you are watching on the replay, I ask you to please support this channel by subscribing, giving this video a like, and also by sharing with your friends. I'm your sister in business and in this journey, and I believe that together there is a lot we can do more if we come together and collaborate. And if you want to join our community to learn more and know how we can together build something great, please reach out. I look forward to connecting with you in a bigger way. I want to thank you for watching, and let's connect tomorrow again. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Thanks. Bye for now. Have an amazing weekend and stay safe as it is. Thank you very much. So tomorrow we'll continue on the challenge with day 23. Bye.